Hello everyone. So I am finishing an illustration for Patreon right now, and so sorry, the light is awful. It's because, so as usual, my phone is kind of old now, and the quality is not very good. So yeah, but I hope to be able to buy a new phone soon, because that's a nightmare. Anyway, I am working on this illustration for Patreon, so I am a bit late right now, but it's for Halloween. So it's me as Elvira. My cat is playing. Okay, so yeah, it's almost done. I need to do that and some details, and it will be done, and I have some other stuff to do, so yeah. Okay, and also I will have to work on some commission, and I have a new exhibition to do. I mean, my friends decided to do an year long year long year long exhibition. So, and it's about pop culture, and so I will change the illustration every month and a half and stuff like that. So I will be busy. Ha. Okay, so I am going to work now. So I'll talk to you later, alligator.
Somebody's pissing, the boys in the back are shaking their fists. You don't have your permit, I think that I'm too dry. And I met someone on the internet, they're full of kids and they won't accept.
There she was.
There she was.
1 minute she wasn't there, and then the next minute there she was.
There she was.
1 minute she wasn't there, and then the next minute there she was.
There she was.
1 minute she.
The light. So my house is very dark actually, and so as long as I don't have a new phone, so I am actually trying to see what I can buy as a new phone camera. I don't know yet, because I want to do Twitch too. I need to buy stuff. I need to buy stuff. Anyway, let's talk about something else with that stupid light. Maybe. So it's like 11 a.m. I will put the. Maybe it's better. I am blurry. Am I? It's blurry. I think the image is blurry because I my phone fell days ago, and there is like a scratch on the protector, stuff you put on the top of your screen. So, yeah, that's nice. Anyway, so I went to see a concert in Paris on Sunday, and I saw an artist and a YouTuber named Hailey Blaze. I think it's her name, Hailey Blaze, because in French I would say Hailey Blaze. So anyway, and so I follow her for like 6 or 7 years on YouTube, and she does vlogs. She shows her music, and now she has like record stuff. And so she's Canadian, and I think she has a pretty success there. And so I was very surprised when I saw she was doing a Europe tour, on some festival and stuff. So this summer I saw her saying she would be in Paris. I'm like, oh, that's great. Maybe I can buy a ticket and see her, because why not? Because I listen to her music and I really like what she does. So I'm like, yeah. And she's one of the few YouTubers I watch that made me want to do YouTube. So I really like her. She's really funny. And so also, so I'm buying the tickets in on the it was on this little space in Paris, like it was great. We were not a lot. I think we were maybe like 3,000, 300, 300. I need to verify the numbers. Sometimes I make them up. Anyway, um, so she does her gig. It was very great. I'm very happy to see her for some reason. Like when she arrived on stage, I was like, oh, I'm so happy. Like it's like seeing an old friend who doesn't know you. That's the point. So I'm like, oh, that's great. So I've been following her for like 6 years. I know stuff about this girl. She doesn't know me at all, but I know stuff. I know who is her boyfriend. I know not where she lives, but I know her house. I mean, she vlogs sometimes. Um, I remember where she was living after she is living in her house currently. I know she has a cat. Her brother had a channel too. I know she has two nieces. And I'm like, watching her, I'm like, I know way too much stuff about this girl's life. This stuff is on my mind. Anyway, the gig is over, and she's saying, "Oh, I have some vinyls to sell. That's great, and maybe I will hang out." So I'm like, "Oh, nice." I wanted to buy her vinyl, but in the website it was way too expensive because of the shipping fees. So I'm like, "Great, I will buy the vinyl, and maybe I can ask her to sign it if I see her." I am going to buy the vinyl, and there is this guy, and it's her boyfriend, and I know his name. He doesn't know me, but I know his name. And I'm like, why do I know his name? You know? And I don't know what happened in my mind, but I think my brain was like, I can't process what is going on right now. You are in front of people you are watching like for literally like 6 years, and they are here in the same place as you. And I met celebrities before. I went to concerts. For example, I gave a drawing, an illustration to Florence Welch. Florence and the Machine, it's one of my favorite band ever. And I went to a concert like years ago, and I could give her a drawing when she was on stage. So I know I already saw people. So it's not a big deal. If for some reason I was like, I know his name. I shouldn't be knowing that. And so Haley arrives, and I don't know what's going on in my mind, but I'm like, she's here in the same place as me. At no point in my life, I thought that I would meet this girl. I'm almost 40 years old. I remind you that because she's like 10 years younger than me. And I feel like I'm 15. And it's weird. And I'm like, okay, I bought the vinyl and I'm asking her to sign it. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. That was the truth. I don't know how I managed to speak in English, but I'm like, oh, it's so great to see you. I follow you for years. I'm like on my head, stop talking. You look like a creep. You're way too old to be behaving like that. And my hand was shaking. Why? I was like thinking, you know way too much stuff about her. It's not normal. It's not the same. And I was thinking at the same time, like, I shouldn't be knowing this stuff about her. I shouldn't be knowing she has a brother, she has two nieces. I know the name of the nieces. It's like you know someone. It's like you're friend with someone that doesn't know you. And I'm saying friends like in quotes because we're not friends. But you know them like you would know an acquaintance, you know? But it's not the same thing that when you follow a celebrity, a movie actor, or a singer. Because these people on YouTube, they show a part of their lives, like I do, but not a lot. But and I'm like, I know way too much stuff about her, and it made me think about the parasocial, stuff. And I mean, it's weird. The vlogging stuff, it's weird. I mean, I think we should be very careful about what we post online because I'm an adult. I'm 40 years old, almost. And even me, I felt weird knowing all this stuff about her. And she was clueless. I mean, she was clueless. She was very nice. I'm very happy I have a vinyl. I will still continue to watch her stuff, but my brain wasn't processing the thing that you are the same place as this girl that is living on the other side of the world, you know, that you follow for years. You saw her grow, you know. I saw her grow on her channel and she's here. And I feel like I know a little bit her, because she's sharing stuff, but in fact, I don't know her. And it was weird. Anyway, that made me think about this. And I think I will continue vlogging like I do now, but I don't think I will show a lot of my personal life because it's weird. Anyway, that's all.